The reality for you and me is we've all been on the receiving end of bad customer service. And what usually happens is we try to avoid revisiting those establishments at all costs. The place that immediately comes to mind for me in that regard is the post office, okay? I've never met one person in my entire life that said, I cannot wait to go to the post office. Why? Here's the deal. The people are good people, I'm sure, but the culture is bad. The lines are always long and their processes frustrate their customers. But then there's organizations like Chick-fil-A, where the culture of hospitality is so strong that they can take a mediocre cashier and give them vernacular that makes them sound like an owner. If you ever shop at Nordstrom, they're trained to put items in a bag behind the counter, then they come from behind the counter and hand you your bag. It's so subtle, but it signals to the customer that they're important. There's organizations like Whole Foods, where if you ask an employee where you can find spaghetti sauce, they're trained to stop whatever they're doing and walk you to the exact aisle where you'll find several options of spaghetti sauce. Most grocery store employees are simply trained to say, aisle 7, bro. I've learned that most people often embrace whatever culture pre-exists within their organization. But what I want you to know is that you actually have a choice as to what kind of culture you want to carry. The story of your organization is told one customer experience at a time. You want to be a culture carrier of the culture you want said about you and essentially the place you work. You might have a boss you don't like, but you get to choose the attitude you bring to work every single day. You get to show up and be the best you can possibly be. You don't have to work at Nordstrom, Chick-fil-A, or Whole Foods to be kind, to be courteous, and to treat others how you want to be treated. We can fall for the trap of complaining about an existing culture, or we can get in the game and start carrying a new culture to anybody who encounters the organization where you're involved. You can't control what everyone else does. You can't control everyone else's way of emailing, but you can control the way you work and carry culture.